What up, though? So, dang, my voice is jacked up. But we are watching a Nintendo Direct Partner Direct live. I'm just I'm just recording it. I'm not live myself. But we got it up. I'm trying to see how to pull up my bingo card that I made last night. I was watching a bunch of streamers and taking some ideas from their bingo cards. But I need to set up some things, so we just waiting here until this gets pulled up. What time is it? We got a minute, literally. I'm trying to see how to pull up my bingo card. But yeah, I was on a couple other people's stream watching how they do their bingo cards, because I've never done a bingo card before. It's my first time doing it. So there we go. I was just looking it up how to do it. I don't even know how to pull up my bingo card on here, so I'm just gonna do it on my iPad and screen record.
Deep in space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm. 15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast. Maki and Omura, two young explorers, must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is key in this two-player co-op adventure. You'll need a few tools to survive. The scrap hook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward.
I hope my audio sound, but it's not
The
messing up.
liquid
It's
launcher
skipping my
blasts water to activate mechanisms and cool down scorching surfaces. And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. With GameShare, two players can adventure together locally or online if one person has the game. Can these two brave explorers save their home? Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure.
I kind of knew they were going to put those type of showcase in.
In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranormasight mystery adventure is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. The story follows Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself. This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. A girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago.
This looks pretty interesting.
Paranormasight, The Mermaid's Curse, launches on Nintendo Switch, February 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
Battle for World Glory! A new Captain Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters, representing 22 teams.
I feel like they could have did
Score
another
with
Fever.
powerful shots from the original
What is that?
work, as well as newly added special
Mario
moves
Soccer, the one that
give
just
passes,
released?
blocks, dribbles, and tackles a boost.
I don't know if that's an older one or an updated one. They could have did an updated one of that.
Gear up for
But then that would be
sensational
Nintendo
soccer
Direct,
action.
not Partner Direct.
When Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Okay. None of these are on my bingo card, by the way.
A life or death fight for survival begins. It was a normal day until a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world.
I don't think none of these was
below
on
the
people's
metropolis.
bingo cards.
But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse. If you're found by a Xeno, it's
Isn't it
game
like-
over.
Isn't this like that other game that just came out?
Fighting is not an option, so quick thinking and decision making are
Oh, girl with the
vital to your
BBL?
survival. Analyze their patterns and find the best route to make
Violet,
your escape.
Cold Violet?
Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno.
Giving me those Resident Evil vibes.
By using GameShare, up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments.
Oh, wow.
Whether
I don't know if I
locally
like that.
or online, coordinating with your friends is key to making it out alive. Survive the subterranean depths in Toyko Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Awaken your Viking spirit. Battle, build, and conquer in this massive survival game. How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around the woods.
Like, I'm not familiar with any of these
Fashion
games.
a bow and arrows to hunt wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house. Yikes, don't get hit by falling trees. Build pillars, install beams, construct walls, make the roof, and even add a fireplace. Now you're safe. Even
This
from the
reminds me of a
cold.
game
Wait,
I was
is
watching
this
Queso
ventilated?
play.
Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality. And once you've built a ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands and create even more strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore this vast world together. Now, go forth and survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, this year.
I don't think it was called Valheim. I think it was called
Find
something
your way
else.
forward in these games.
But it reminded me of
Return
that.
to the kingdom of Hallownest and fight back
What's
the
going on
infection in
here?
this upgraded modern classic. Dodge, dash, and slash through this 2D action adventure platformer. Now
Okay.
with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected map. Descend into a world of insects and heroes when
I still gotta play this.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Oh snap!
Nintendo
Okay.
Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition for free with the upgrade pack.
I like that, upgrading for free. I like that. That's what's up.
eFootball, Reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer is coming to
That
Nintendo
follows
Switch 2.
with
Build out your club, sign legendary
Hollow
players,
Knight team
and
anyway.
compete in tournaments
The
around
game was only
globe in
$20.
World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup tournament. Or play with friends locally.
This is the
or
second
online
soccer
to prove
game.
Who's at the top of their game. Experience the excitement of soccer and aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
Okay, the two sports games is
Travel
soccer.
through
Oh
four
yeah,
regions in a
I should have
brand
put
new
this
HD
on my
2D
freaking bingo
action
card.
RPG. Explore the age of Satan.
Dang, I forgot
Hero
about this. I should have
Elliot's
put this
own
on my
time.
card because I
The
knew they
age
was
of
gonna say something about
Reconstruction,
this.
when humans nearly went extinct. The age of magic, a time when spells flourished. And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization. In each age, the scenery and citizens of Elliot's hometown will change. You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will soon begin. The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales, launches
Dang,
on the
June?
Nintendo
God,
Switch 2
dog.
system, June 18th. Have a blast with Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era. Play the first Super Bomberman. Through
Is
to
this
the
Capcom?
culmination
Well,
of
it's
the
not
series,
Capcom Fighting. I have
Super
Capcom
Bomberman
Fighting
5,
Collection.
including titles previously unreleased worldwide. The Famicom versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2 are also included. Plus, there's a brand new
Never
Boss
played
Rush mode,
Bomberman.
as well as game share support. Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh snap! Okay. Physical versions coming in August
Unknown
2026.
journey continues. The second entry in the
Okay,
Final
I have-
Fantasy VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yes, I have this on my
In
cards.
pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth,
Yes, I have it on my
Cloud
card
Strife
right
and
here.
his comrades escape the city of Midgar and embark on a journey across the vast world. Traverse the planet on chocobos, wheelies, in a buggy, or other modes of transportation. Team up with allies in battles, blending action and strategy. If you'd like to focus on the story, there's also a boost function to make combat easier.
That is on the
You'll
bingo
also
card.
find
Rebirth.
various activities scattered across the world, allowing you to take a break from the action. And as you interact with your allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds. What fate awaits Cloud and his crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on Nintendo Switch 2,
Oh,
June
snap.
3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh snap! I wonder if the physical release gonna be the game key card. I should have known this. This is that game with the little girl android. Yeah.
While
I shoulda known.
investigating a lunar
Pragmatic.
research station, an injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
classified as unauthorized intruders. The two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Help! Come on, gun work!
These bots have near impenetrable armor.
I think I can help.
But with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels toward the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack. Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Oh snap! I definitely want to play this game. Definitely. It's probably gonna be a game
What
key card though
truths
if
will
it
the
is
two
physical.
find in this AI-controlled lunar station?
So it's not one of your bot buddies?
Overdrive protocol. Initiate.
Yeah, baby. We did it! This is how we say, good job.
So you gotta
What will Diana learn
Hack.
on this journey?
hack the machines by going through different nodes.
Pragmatic
then
launches on Nintendo Switch
Shoot
2,
'em.
April
Ooh,
24th.
April 24th. Okay.
A demo will be available later
Oh,
today
okay.
on
I'm
Nintendo
gonna download that
eShop.
demo. I'm downloading that demo. I'm playing that demo.
We hope you're looking forward to fast-paced combat and exploration
Wow.
with the unique combination of hacking
So
and shooting. Let's continue.
you have to go through the different nodes, do like little power-ups. You gotta do the hacking physically, and then shoot them. Okay.
Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic action shooter. To stop an alien threat from destroying all human life, you'll journey solo or with a team of warriors online and battle all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious combat.
It's been a lot
Swap
of
between first-person and third-person perspectives as you
Team
unleash
gameplay.
weapons, melee attacks, and special abilities to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Sinks to gain a greater edge in combat. As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity. Turok Origins
Turok
launches on
Origins.
Nintendo Switch 2
never played
this
Turok
fall.
Origins before. Never played that before.
Uncover the truth of Xanadu. In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free. A boy named Ray must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirasaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world.
This
While
reminds me
traversing the
of
labyrinth, hone
what
your
my
abilities
man's,
and
book,
reshape the terrain to expand the range
Corey
of your
Kenshin's
exploration.
manga.
Then, take on dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat. Use your powers to overcome foes. Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats. And spend time with your friends as you prepare to conquer Xanadu. The battle between man and monster begins. Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems this summer. Check out these anime-style games.
I don't know if I care
It's
for anime
time
style
to
games.
evolve in the latest Digimon
I didn't
story
really care
game.
for that last one though. I ain't care for that
One
last
day, a powerful blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the past. With over 450 Digimon to collect, adventure through the human
People
world
might like this, though.
and
This is
digital world
Digimon.
to save the future.
Celestial arrow.
And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select Quality Mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or Performance Mode, playing in Full HD at 60 frames per second. Digimon Story Time Stranger launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems July 10th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. An adventure set high in the sky is soaring in. Form your party from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style.
Xenoblade Chronicles about to come up? I never played a
Channel
Xenoblade
the power
Chronicle
of
before,
teamwork
but
and
the way it's looking, is that coming up?
primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer. Granblue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 9th.
They got quite a few dates,
The
though.
latest Monster Hunter Stories game is flying in.
I should have known this.
Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called the Rite of Channeling. Raise your Monsties as you travel the world. The lands lie on the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction. And the riders trying to save the world will have to contend with an even greater threat. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. New titles are joining the archives.
3, 2, 1, go!
Rave Racer, published by Namco in 1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup. Aim for first place in a
Should've put
race
something on
against
there
your
about-
rivals.
Nintendo Switch
And
Online.
Get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way. Doraemon.
I have no clue what this is.
Sonic Wings Special. And more will be released over time. The first wave of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos. These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. So is that something separate? I haven't seen that before. Oh, I had Pilgrim. I had Scott Pilgrim on my list. Yes. Reanimal was on my list. Oh, that's coming out February 13th. What are these, like honorable mentions or something? Did I have WWE? Yes, I did have WWE 2K26. Can't wait till that Disney afternoon collection come out. I had Power Wash Simulator too, not Goat Simulator.
Wake up, little June.
Why are you hiding? Let's make some noise. We
found another body. I need your eyes on the crime scene.
Yep, I had this on my list.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America, FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case.
I can't wait till this comes. This will be my first time playing a Resident Evil game. I watched many of Dashi's gameplay, but this will be my first time playing.
Grace comes up against unknown threats. A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal.
I got the Switch 2 edition that comes with the other two, Biohazard and I think the Village.
Next encounter. For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand. Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case, Leon S. Kennedy.
6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an
I
opponent's
don't know why I
attack
jumped back like
and
that.
strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat. He can fire from a distance using
Bad aim. My
handguns
aim is
and
about to be
rifles,
trash.
or use an enemy's weapon against them. Leon has
I'll
a very
probably end up
arsenal
doing
of
that.
attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives.
I will be doing third
And
person.
you can change your perspective at any time. There are multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist.
No, I don't think I'm gonna do that one.
Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and
I'll
Leon,
power through.
who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine? Resident Evil Requiem launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system February 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, I pre-ordered
Resident
mine
Evil
from
7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day. Horror-filled
Amazon, and
excitement
I got the
awaits,
controller.
whether you play these
I pre-ordered
games
that
or
from
Resident Evil
Best Buy.
Requiem first. Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller featuring original art is releasing alongside the games. Amiibo figures of Grace and Leon will also be available this summer.
I don't know if I'm gonna
You
pick
can
those
scan
up.
them to receive in-game weapon skins.
I wonder how much they're gonna cost though.
Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month. You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future. Next is our last announcement.
Okay. 1, 2,
Hey
3,
everybody,
4,
from
5.
all of us here at Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us, Nintendo has meant so much to you from your early days of gaming to now. It was incredible for us to partner
Dust
on the
Bloods?
original Switch, and
No,
it was
I
just
don't
such a
think that.
great piece of hardware and
don't think
also
that's- I
so
don't think that's
personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We hope you all enjoy the journey.
Vault Dwellers, welcome home. Fallout
Fallout.
4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2. Scavenge, shoot,
Never
build,
played the Fallout. My
and
husband
create
swears by
alliances
Fallout. He
as
loves
you
it.
reshape the
Never
wasteland
played it.
and what
Might pick it up for the
remains
first
of
time on Switch
civilization.
2.
Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker or pining to
why I was
pump
watching
up
this
your
like this.
power armor. Choose from hundreds of perks that fit your playstyle. Every road leads somewhere new. From the heart of Diamond City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults, the Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered. In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions and over 150 Creation Club items to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, February 24th.
Wow, February
Pre-orders
24th. I
begin
didn't think it was
later
gonna be
today
that soon.
on Nintendo
Wow. Are they gonna have a physical edition?
The year is 1937.
I know. I got Indiana Jones on my
Sinister
list.
forces are on the hunt for an ancient power, and only one person can stop them.
Watch me.
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond, use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters. Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
May 12th?
May
Okay.
12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered. Experience this renowned
should've put this on
open-world
there.
RPG now on a Nintendo system for the first time. Freely customize your character to match your playstyle. Then adventure amongst an unforgettable cast of characters
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tambriel as her ruler.
and fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Master ranged or melee weapons, wield powerful magic, or use stealth skills to best your foes. In this remastered version, character models, weapons, even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included alongside the main story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered
Never played
launches
Elder
on the
Scrolls
Nintendo
before. I
Switch
might
2
pick it up on the
system
Switch 2.
this year.
Don't have a definitive
We
date,
hope
but
you're
I'm
excited for these games from
I might just go
Bethesda
ahead and pick that up.
Softworks.
nothing about
That's
Dusk
all for
Bloods.
today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Get. Okay, that was okay. That was so. And honestly, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 correct on my bingo card. Honestly, I was just hoping to get like 2 at the most. But I figured they would feature some titles that's about to be released, about to come out. I figured they would do that. And so like Indiana Jones, Resident Evil Requiem, Scott Pilgrim, WWE 2K26, Reanimal, those were all my choices. The only choice that was correct on my bingo card that I got from another streamer was the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. They just released the Final Fantasy VII, remake. And so they were saying Rebirth is just a natural progression because me and my husband here in Southern California, they have a book off. If you're familiar with, was it Mr. Rightway, his channel, he went to Japan and they have, I forget what it's called. It's the same equivalent as book off here as it is over there in Japan. It originated in Japan, but it's called something different. It's something off, and ours here in the States is called book off. But we was at a book off, and we was looking at Final Fantasy VII remake and rebirth on the PlayStation 5 because they have it for the PlayStation 5 already. Now I'm new to this world. I'm new to all that, so I wasn't tracking. But my hubby was like, "Yeah, get it for the PlayStation 5 because they already have both out and the graphics probably gonna be much better." But you know, I gotta play PS5. I love my PS5, and I think that those type of games that require more physically demanding situations will be perfect for the PS5. But then again, I kind of want to build up my arsenal for my Switch because I'm a Nintendo first type of gamer, player, whatever you want to call me, because that's what I grew up with. We grew up with Nintendo, Super Nintendo. I mean, those Donkey Kong was probably one of my favorite, Donkey Kong and Mario. So that's what I'm used to. That's what I grew up on. But yeah, I really am Nintendo first. But I also do get those really physically demanding, like graphic demanding type of games. I do get those for my PS5. Also, what I get from my PS5 is the fact that my hubby and I we play together. We play quite a few games. Path of Exile, Remnant 2. What other games we play together? I don't know if you saw my gameplay with a high guard. We play games together quite often, and the best, I guess, compatible platforms to play on PS5, because he's PC. He's also Xbox, but he really don't mess with his Xbox like that. His PC is where it's at for him. So a lot of those cross-play games that we play together are on my PS5 and his PC. So yeah, I can't wait to see what the PS5 is going to be doing with their next handheld, because I have the Portal. Grab this. I have the Portal right here, but the only thing about the Portal is that Wi-Fi connectivity does not work with my iPhone. It works with my husband Android perfect. It's some disconnect between Apple and the PS5 that the later versions of the iPhone, it will not connect to my PS Portal. And I have tried it, and it just won't connect. I even took it out of town with me one day for work just so I could test it out, and no, it doesn't work with the iPhone. So that's the only bummer about that. If I could get that to work with my iPhone, I think that would be such a better handheld console than it already is. I mean, it's good the way it is. I love going in the front playing. We was playing Diablo 4, sitting on the couch. My hubby, he has the Legion Go 2. I don't know if that's the Legion Go 2, but he has the Legion Go, the latest one, and he plays that while I'm on the PS Portal. We sit in the front watching TV. It's just something to do together and not just be behind this computer all the time and sitting in this chair. You can just lounge on the couch or whatever. But this was my first Nintendo Partner Direct. I think this was my first Nintendo Partner Direct, period. I'm trying to remember. I know I did the indie one. Well, I sat and watched the indie one, but I don't know if I ever sat and watched a partner one. Last year, I really got into this because I'm pretty much playing catch up. My husband had the OG Switch before the OLED. He had the OG Switch, and he got me the Lite. And I bought a few games for my Lite, but I really wasn't into it like I am now when he got me the Switch 2 for my birthday. So ever since he got my PS5, we've been playing PoE 2. I've been really keeping up with the gaming circuit and trying to figure out what I like, what is the games that I like to play, my preferences and stuff like that. So I'm still, I got quite a bit of a handle on it, but I'm still in that discovery mode. So basically, me paying more attention to these Nintendo Partner Directs, the indie ones, the Nintendo Direct ones. It's just, I'm starting to just pay more attention and get a feel for my preferences as a gamer, I won't say new gamer, but as a more serious gamer, I should say. I ain't nobody call Siri as a more serious gamer. But I did get 6 on my bingo card. And I have to say 5 of which I put on there versus what I got from other streamers. So I'm happy about that. My first time ever doing a bingo card. I think I would, what would I rate this partner direct? I would rate it probably a C. It really wasn't a whole lot going on, and I didn't expect it to be. I didn't really expect it to be, and I guess that's why a lot of people was like, oh, it's a partner direct. It's not really gonna be nothing. And it for the most part, they was right. It really wasn't about a whole lot of nothing. But nonetheless, I'm happy to have something, especially with dates. And I'm very excited about quite a few games, especially that Pragmata and Reanimal. Well, Indiana Jones too. Resident Evil 2, but that Pragmata looks really cool. Really cool. And I don't know if I'm going to get that for my Switch or my PS5, because that seems like that might be one of them graphic demanding type of games. And I might want to get that for my PS5. But like Expedition 33, I got to still play that. I bought that on my PS5. But a lot of people thought that was going to be announced here. But yeah, this partner direct, I would definitely give about a C. And I thought it was okay. But my expectations wasn't high. And I figured that it would be something like this on them lines. So don't forget your keys, your wallet, and your phone on your way out. And I hope you enjoyed the direct.